Hey, peace, what's up, y'all? If you're watching, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly, DPrime215. I'd appreciate that. So for this video, talking about the match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going up against Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa at Night of Champions 2023. So my prediction came out to be true. So I predicted that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn would defeat Reigns and Sikoa, and that's exactly what happened. How it happened, I was a bit wrong on. So in my prediction video, I mentioned that I wanted it to be Reigns and Sikoa getting ahead of themselves, getting too arrogant, too cocky, and one of them slips up and costs them the match. At the time, yes, I was aware, I don't live under a rock, that the Usos were, they had some issues with Reigns and Sikoa, and the likelihood of them interfering and costing them the match was, it was rather high. Like, the probability of that was, you couldn't really deny that that's something that could have, that was highly likely to happen. But I just wanted to be different and go against the grain. So how that happened in the fallout, I'll get into that in a minute. So before the match started, the entrances were stellar. In particular, the entrance of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I love that. I love the way he was representing his culture. Zayn was representing his culture. That was beautiful. And I loved how Zayn announced himself and Kevin Owens. That was great. I love that part. So as for the match, it was great. I mean, typical, this great arrogant heel work from, Sikoa and Reigns. The baby faces being, Zayn and Owens. I feel like they played up to that pretty well. My favorite sequence of the match, believe it or not, I say believe it or not, it was a pretty good sequence, but it might not have been like the most like captivating for many. I don't know, but I just really love the part where Kevin Owens hit Roman Reigns with the stunner, and then Reigns, who was stunned, he leans into the ropes, rebounds, and takes Owens apart with the spear, just completely bisected him with the spear. I'm just like, wow, that was dope. I just love how they made that flow and look great. Pretty simple thing, but I just love the execution of that. So as for how the Usos cost them the match, so as the match was getting ready to finish, Owens, he looked like he was about to put, Reigns through a table on the outside. The Usos, they run in, they save Reigns. So at this point, inside the ring is Sikoa and Sami Zayn, right? Sami Zayn. So they handle, Owens on the outside, the Usos. They save Reigns. Reigns, he's like recovering. He's still groggy, whatever, right? So then the Usos, they go into super kick Sami Zayn, right? Zayn is standing in front of Solo Sikoa. So I kind of already knew it was going to happen because I watched wrestling enough and I'm like, all right, I know like it's going to be one of those accidental where they hit their own person. That happens so often, right? So as predicted, Zayn, as he gets up to his feet, he sees the super kicks coming at him. He drops down out the way. They take out Sikoa, right? Now it's an accident. I mean, at least in kayfabe, but right? So it's an accident. Reigns gets up. He's like, oh, hell no. He goes in there. He's essentially putting them in their place. He's really going in on Jey Uso. You ain't a day one no more. Get out of my ring. Jimmy Uso's like, F all that. Super kicks him. Super kicks, Reigns. He's telling like Jey Uso, like, yo, like I'm doing what you should have did a long time ago. The whole time, Jey Uso was like kind of shocked. Like he wants to help Reigns, but he wants to be loyal to his brother. I just love that that synergy they were having there. Just like not so much synergy, that exchange they were having there, rather, where it's like you can see Reigns, is upset and knocked out because he just got super kicked 1,500 times. But Jey Uso was just like, he wants to help Reigns, for the bloodline, but his brother's there. So I just love how that whole thing went down. And that's essentially, what cost him the match. Owens and Zayn, they wound up, finishing off Reigns, doing what needed to be done. Finishing off Sikoa, Sikoa was the one who wound up taking the pin. But yeah, man, as far as what this means moving forward, like, I didn't really expect the bloodline to fall apart like this. I figured they would have I felt like it was going to happen on television, not so much on the pay-per-view here. I think the reason they did that, like, there's been some rumors that Reigns might be taking a leave of absence soon. So, I don't think they would really want to keep the bloodline going if Reigns isn't going to be around. So I think Reigns might be dropping the belts within the next 3 to 4 months. Ideally at SummerSlam. At least that's what I think would make the most sense. But yeah, man, I think everyone was a bit shocked at how, you know, the whole bloodline kind of fell apart there. So we'll see, you know, what this leads to in the next few weeks and months. But yeah, man, this day one, the days is over now, apparently. So yeah, but the match was great. The fallout was amazing. You know, seeing the bloodline, you know, finally, I won't say finally because I wanted it to last forever, but you know, everything has to come to an end. But the way, you know, they all started, you know, feuding with each other and the whole fallout and everything, I thought that was great. But yeah, that's pretty much what I thought about it. You know, the match is great. The fallout was great. What did you think of the match and the fallout? You know, the Usos and Reigns, the whole bloodline situation. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Once again, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly, D Prime 215. And we'll see what it's hitting for moving forward, man. Till next time. Peace.